Good to be back, fellas. There's no music, I'll play it. I need the energy all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Guys on the bench, they all standing up. Doobie Simmons pointed the camera, he's standing up. That boy not standing up because Bug Bing is broken. Bart Swanson, he did the LeBron, he ain't standing up. I need the energy all the way up. Boom. Man. Oh, right on. Well, did he actually go ping that in every channel? See, I didn't know he was pinging nothing. I don't even know if Sam's in here or not. But yeah, that's you're right, and that is crazy. I didn't see that he was pinging people because I blocked him. Yeah, what type of stuff is that boy doing? Also, while I'm here, Jack or Najee McQuavius making a Royal Rumble return in chat was not on my bucket list. Wow. Yeah, normally if somebody sketchy sends you a porn link, you shouldn't join it. I feel like they kind of teach you to... Oh, there's no one even in the party. Who am I sharing my screen to? Man, Zach Ronaldo McCravius is back. My ball knowledge is too high, but I feel like if anybody joined the server, I could read their username and know who their player was in OG. Priest with ice on out on Bug Bingus. You have to shoot it. We're going to the conference finals in 2KSL. I think we're probably going to see Sharks Generals. Honestly, though, I think a Comets upset wouldn't surprise me. I don't think the Generals are as good as their record shows. They play in a really weak division. They play in a division with probably 2 of the 3 worst teams in the league. So it's really easy for that record to look really good. They did beat the Knights, given. But it's really easy for that record to look super good. But really, they didn't play a lot of big comp all year. And like I said, they did beat the Knights, but Chance Murphy played out of his mind when they played the Knights. You know, not saying it was a fluke at all. I'm gonna give them credit where credit's due, but I mean, I think there could. I don't think that it will necessarily, but I think it's absolutely possible. And so I think it'll be probably Knights Generals if I had to guess. I don't think the Generals are good enough to beat the Knights twice, so I'll probably say Knights go to the finals after that. On the other side of things, I think it's like Rattlers Rain? No. Oh, I think this game. No, it's not this game. There's a game that plays a big part in it, and regardless, I think we'll see Range Flamingos most likely, unless they end up. I don't think they can play each other at this point. I don't know if the Rattlers can take down the Range. They're really good. I just think that. Yeah, I already have a party open. But I don't know. The Rattlers are playing good. They're just gonna have to. They're gonna have to defend a little better, I think. For one, because if you look at their scoring totals, they don't ever score bad. They're one of the best scoring teams in the league. I just don't think they're phenomenal defensively. I don't think Requise. Oh, good block. I don't think Requise is the best starting center for them. I think in the offseason they'll absolutely look to replace him. Someone a little more reliable. You know, Requise was supposed to be a really good rebounder. Good pass there, and one. Kodiaks about to take a lead. Because like I saw a game where he just got bullied. You know, I think with the way the season's gone, the way things are trending, I think the Knights will win unless Bug plays out of his mind, which is just absolutely a possibility. You know, he could score 50 points in the finals, honestly. And the Range have just gotten so much better too. I think the addition of Zavi is a great addition. Zavi was an all-star. He's super consistent. He doesn't ever explode for like a 30-point game. He might have this year at one point, but he rarely is going to be under, you know, the 15-point division. You know, he's 17, 18 points a game, close to 10 assists. He's a great passer. He fits the same mold that PPP did in their system, but he's just a far and away better scorer and just an upgraded version of him. You know, so it's not like one of those trades where they're going to get a different style of point guard and they're going to get worse. They're getting the same thing. They can run the same system, except for they're just going to do it much better than they did before. So that does kind of scare me about them if they have more scoring help outside. Because that was what was holding them back, I think, so early on in the year, is that, for one, losing Jackson was a huge deal. Jackson was such a phenomenal rebounder that they lost that, but I do feel their rebounding efforts have gotten a lot better as the years went on. And just the lack of scoring that they had in that front court. Chris Paul IV, he really wasn't a bad scorer. I mean, I don't know if he made the All-Star game or not, but he was a good scorer. And so I think that gaining some of that back in Zavi while being able to keep the playmaking that PPP brought to the table that this team needed, I think that elevates them to about the level they were on last year. So I don't know. I wouldn't write the Flamingos off either. The Flamingos have been really good this year. Flamingos are just hard to stop. We've got so many guys. I mean, they're just like the Knights, and the Range are the only team, like, you know, the Knights have like 5 really solid guys, and, you know, Boston probably leads the way for them, but, you know, they've got Jacob, they've got Ian, they've got a plethora of guys, and the Flamingos are the same way. I mean, like, Bryce definitely leads the way offensively, I think. Kryptonite's been super good on offense, though. They've just got a really good squad. Meister's a good playmaker. He's a good scorer. You know, Sam's a really good rebounder, defender, scorer. They're just like the Knights are, and they're young too, which I think might be a limiter for them this offseason. They don't have a ton of playoff experience, but still, I think the Flamingos are going to be a team to watch this postseason. I think I think the Knights will definitely make the finals. Just their conference, I think, is not near as strong. But, I mean, I think there's the first round games on the other side of the bracket. It could go either way on all of them. I mean, the 2-3 game is going to be an absolute war, and then the 4-5 game, I mean, the 1-4 game will too. I mean, if it's Flamingos Jets, I think we've seen the Jets beat the Flamingos this year. Or no, I think that's the Raptors. I don't know. I'd have to go look, but they could go either way no matter what the game is. There's not necessarily just a good draw on that side of the bracket. No matter who you play, 1 through 4, you could get beat if you don't come and play your best ball. They opened 2-2 just at the end. I don't know, honestly, who can contain him outside of Ian. Sam would probably be the only one that could. He's just so young. I just don't think that he's ready for that matchup yet, all the way. I think he would do a fine job, but I can't think. I mean, Lickma last year probably would have been fine, but this year he's completely washed. I don't think there's anybody that can just completely contain him. I think Sam's not going to give up like a bunch of rebounds to him. I don't think Sam can. I don't want to say contain him. He can keep him in check. He's not going to just explode on Sam like he might on other centers. But yeah, I think you're the only one that can truly like stop him or contain him, whatever you would like to say.
Number 27.
Oh, well, let me shut my fucking mouth. I did not know that. Never mind. Yeah, Lickmore went from MVP to missing the All-Star game, but he is old. He's like 33. So he's probably got a year left. 2 years. If you count this year. Yeah, we definitely, one thing I did notice, we slacked off with the the retirements of the fake players last year. We didn't like go and like look and say, okay, well this guy's old. So there's a couple guys in the league that are very old and still playing. So this year we're gonna do better about that. Same thing with injuries. We didn't do injuries like at all the first year. We really didn't do them at all during the year. But I'm not even sure if injuries are real. I'm yet to see an injury happen in a live game. We have them on. So yeah, I don't know. Also, the Hall of Fame, the way it's going to work, in my opinion, the year you retire, you can be inducted into the Hall of Fame. And to me, I would say, yeah, he is. I mean, he was one-seeded, all 2KSL, first team, MVP. It was only one season. We only saw him for 2 seasons, but he had a freaking full court heave. So,
We're talking about lick my ball.
Yeah. He'll probably be a Hall of Famer in my book.
You know, he reminds me of Kareem.
Yeah. The old head. That's gonna be weird now that we actually have people retiring. Doing like the Hall of Fame.
He's gonna give a speech.
That's a good question, Aiden. I was thinking about that a second ago. Holy shit, I'm about to sneeze. Oh, damn! I pre-fired that.
Bless you.
Why did Xavier Miller look just get up there?
Hey, he can get up there. I'll give him that. He can get up there for sure. Stroke that thing. Never mind. The pass.
Oh,
Good
Lord.
swing. Bless you.
Hey, good, James.
You're welcome.
Dude, but yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know if Devontae is he's all NBA or all 2KSL. He made all 2KSL last year. Should he have made it? Controversial decision. Definitely.
Are you talking about like
last year when I put him in all NBA because I couldn't find someone else to put down? Because I used like 5 centers on the first 2 teams. So I was like, I need a center on this last team. And I was looking around, and Devontae was pretty good. He was like 20 and 10. He was a good defender.
Yeah.
Devontae's good.
Should
I have given it to Ian? Probably so. And I apologize to Ian for that. You'll get your flowers this year.
A thing I could see, or like, I don't know. As a friend, I think he does, based off of like, if we're talking about not like old one, obviously we're talking about this one. As a friend, I would say yeah, but as like realistically, he probably shouldn't get in because we didn't even make the playoffs last year.
Yeah, I mean,
Like he hasn't.
this
Yeah.
postseason run. I think if he goes on a postseason run this year and makes the finals, then I think he'll absolutely get in.
Yeah.
But I think that he's really on the verge. He might get it a year down the line or a couple years down the line if there's nobody else getting in that's retiring. Then I could see him making it then.
Another sad one that's possibly, but I think will, Bill Burt. He very well could just call it quits.
Yeah, he's very old, so the Voss is getting old too.
Yeah. Good 3. Kodiaks are, kind of going on a little run.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, all the races are close this year. Only race I don't really know who's going to be involved in. I think Caleb Mueller will probably win 6th Man of the Year. But I don't really know. I don't know. I haven't looked at the 6th Man of the Year race at all.
I was keeping up with it like a couple weeks ago, but then I kind of stopped. But a person that wasn't starting at first, it was Bart Swanson. He was like kind of going off for like.
Yeah, he was. The Bart's really good.
But he starts now, so like that's the difference maker.
Yeah, I think Caleb started for the first couple games, but he hasn't started lately, so I'll give it to him.
Yeah, I think Jay Woods could win it.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Jay Woods.
He's been amazing.
For some reason, the Knights, even though it's a completely different game than the OG 2KSL was, the Knights just seem to groom 6th Man of the Year like every single year.
It's just what they do, man.
Yeah, it's just like a thing. Like they've got Jay Woods this year coming off the bench. They had Raylan Dotson was really good in the last sim. They had my dad who won it for a couple years.
My dad. That's kind of funny to say.
My dad found out Jay Cotta was Asian last night. He was really taken off by it. He was like, "What? I thought he was white." And I was like, "No, he's not." And then he was like, "What? You're talking to a white kid the whole time?" And I was like, and he's like, "What?" He's like, "Well, when I just hear about this guy so much, and I hear him talk sometimes, and like I'm always telling him hi. You just kind of build an image of somebody in your head. And I heard his voice, and you just kind of build that picture of him.
You've never seen a picture of him?
No, and he was like, well, I barely see pictures of him. I had to dig through his Instagram to show him a picture. I found one picture with his face in it, and he was like, you just build this image up in your head of somebody and what they look like, and then he just looks completely different than I ever thought.
Hey, and for all all the people in the live out there, Jay Cotta is a very handsome young man. Very handsome.
He is. I don't know why he was geeking about showing his face. Aiden, I know I was there with you on I was there with you on the FaceTime when he showed us his face finally. It was a huge deal. We had been in the 2K7 one for like a year, and he put us all in a group chat and he FaceTimed us. And he was like, "All right, I'll show you my face."
The first time I seen his face, it was like, I think he sent me a snap or something, and I was just like, "Oh, there he is." Oh yeah, we were in a call. Yeah, no, yeah, I was in a call with I think I was in a call with Devontae and him.
No, and even after he showed me his face, like the first time or two, he was like, still when we got on FaceTime, he was real sketchy about showing his face. He'd be like, "Oh shit, I showed my face." Like even when I saw him once, he would be weird about it. But
the
FaceTime
the way that I saw it
the whole time.
He turned his camera on because me and Devontae were putting on filters or something, and we put a filter on, and he just popped up, and all of a sudden there he was, and then a filter came on his face. I don't know what it was, I forgot what it was, but it was like a filter. I think it made his mouth huge or something. I was like, "Oh, there's Jay Cotta."
Yeah, my dad was very mad I didn't have a picture of him. He was like, "You've been this guy's friend for 2 years and you don't have a picture of him?" I was like, "I've seen his face, I've seen his face several times, but he's like, "So you don't have a picture of it?" And I was like, "No, I don't just screenshot pictures of him while we're on FaceTime. That's weird." And he was like, "Yeah,
it's Asian. I got a screenshot."
Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, good point." No, he was very taken aback by it. He did not. I guess he just didn't expect him to be Asian.
I could understand why though. He's talked to him, but he's never like really had like a long time to talk.
Yeah, I mean he was like, no, yeah, that's what I mean, Aiden. Like literally, I've played PlayStation with Devontae and Jay Cotta like damn near every day I'm home for the past like 2 years of my life. And that's what my dad said. He was like, I come into your bedroom all the time and like say, hey guys, tell him what's up. And like he's like, I hear him talking and stuff. And like I've talked to him a couple times. Like I've given him the mic and let him talk to him. And he was like, I've just built this image of him in my head because like I've known who they were for so long and I've never seen a picture. And it's been like 2 years. So like for the past 2 years, I've had this picture in my head of what I thought Jay Cotta looked like. And that's just not it. That's just not what it was.
Wait till he finds out what Devontae looks like.
I also showed him a picture of Devontae.
Speaking of Devontae, I think the porn servers got him in real life. I think he's just gone.
Yeah, they must have kidnapped him or something.
Yeah, for sure. Dylan White's fall off needs to be studied. He kind of is like, he's not terrible, but he hasn't like, I don't know. It might be the system.
System's a big deal in this new one. You gotta find somewhere where you work at. Some people do. Some people are just great.
Like Jaquan, he's very good. Aiden Fury is very good because he has a good system. But I'm not calling him a system player. I'm just saying, like, he's already a good player, but he has a good system. See, like that right there? He should have made that, but... I forgot about Kanon.
Somebody called me.
And one. The range, I just realized the range are down a little bit to the Kodiaks. And they've been down for a little while. I did not realize that till just now. I'll tell you Alright, Dylan White with the ball. He receives a screen. He's going to pull up. Now, oh no, he bails out to Grayson Spillers, who was recently acquired, I believe, like 2 weeks ago. I really can't say, like, we'll need a full season out of him next year if he stays that long to determine whether or not it was a good trade for him. But I like that they're trying to, I'm assuming they're trying to build something here because they got rid of their young core, where they got rid of Jermaine Bernardo. And they still kept Jaquan because Jaquan's very good, but they get rid of Jermaine, who is a pretty decent young guy. I think what they're trying to do is win now. I think they're trying to get themselves into that situation. And I don't blame them for that because they still have a good bit of years left in Dylan White. And they have a good bit of years left with Grayson Spillers if he stays. But I'm assuming because Grayson always just like he kind of leaves every now and then. I think he'll be happy here. So I could easily see the Kodiaks being a pretty decent team next year. I mean, they're keeping it pretty close and tight right now against one of the best teams in the league in the range. And this is that an illegal screen? Yeah. But the range, they're keeping it close with the range. And the Rangers, I think that they are 10 times better than what they were to start the year. So, definitely lots of improvement over the course of this year. And the Kodiaks have kind of found themselves, too. I think that's what they were waiting for before they made a trade to try and build around Dylan. I think they're trying to build around Dylan and Jaquan. And you have, I think that's Jayshon Freaks. I think that's how you pronounce his name. So, like, they have, and that's a mismatch down low. Grayson Spiller should be able to take advantage of that, and he does. See, they're keeping it close, like, back and forth. If I don't know, what I can go check. I don't know what implications take place right now, as far as playoffs go, because, here, I can go check Sam Reese's thing. Here we go. So, alright, the Utah Range clinched the 2nd seed already. Phoenix clinched the 3rd. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure that the Kodiaks, did the Kodiaks, oh no, they were eliminated, so I don't think none of this really matters. I think that the Flamingos are the 1st seed for sure, Utah is for sure the 2nd seed, and Phoenix is for sure the 3rd seed. So I don't think this really matters as far as winning. If I was the Kodiaks, well, did they own their 1st round pick? Because I don't know that either. If I was the Kodiaks, if I own my 1st round pick, I'm not going to go check because I don't know, and I'll waste a lot of time. If I was the Kodiaks here, I would probably try to lose this game, if I'm being honest. That was a good little move by Jaquan, Aiden Fury with a foul. Yeah, like I said, if I was them, I'd probably try to lose this if I do own my pick. But if I don't own my pick, then yeah, I'd probably try to win. Utah, it doesn't really matter for them. They're already locked in as the 2nd seed. So yeah. Jaquan makes both. 52-50. It's a pretty high scoring game. For the Kodiaks at least. Kodiaks kind of were, they have been pretty bad this year. Hopefully good pass, good slam. Utah loves their pick and rolls. Let me go check the YouTube comments. Let's see what's going on over here. That's not a foul. I don't think they do. Oh shoot. I don't want to leave the stream, but I gotta mute really quickly. I'll wait till Brady gets back or tries to. I gotta go do something. Juice box with the ball, passes out to Miller. Miller receives a screen. Pick and pop. No good. Spiller's bringing it up the court now. Alright, y'all, it's going to be silent for a little bit. Whenever Brady comes back, people in the YouTube live stream, just tell him Aiden went to go do something, because I'm going to be muted. Please and thank you.
My bad, fellas. I'm back. Jaquan Freesmith is having the game of his life right now. Oh, wow. And one Trey. Woo. We got a competitive game on our hands, fellas. We got a high-scoring game on our hands also. This is a pretty good scoring performance from both sides. Oh, picked off by Aiden Fury. Zavi with it now. You can check box scores. A good pass. Floater from Aiden. Zavi, you have 5 and 6. You're doing pretty good. On pace for double-double. Jaquan playing out of his mind. Uh-oh. Right on. Utah holds on to a slim 2-point lead in a back-and-forth battle so far in this game. Kodiaks playing well. Jaquan Freesmith's playing out of his mind. 22 first-half points. Oh, wow, they're in the table. This is going to be a phenomenal game. Aiden's having himself a pretty good night, too. I mean, I guess that's kind of... He can do 30 and 15. I guess it's kind of a normal thing for him. But, whatever. Halftime stats. Oh, my God. Did he do it in announcements? I blocked him, so I didn't even get the notifications.
You talking about Devontae? Also, I'm back. He did it in... Yeah, he did it in announcement. I just... Dude, why did he... Bruh, we're going to have a long, serious talk with this young man.
We'll sit down.
About the things that he's doing.
Man, you can't give your login information to strangers on the internet.
Dude.
There are not local MILFs 3 miles away from you that were waiting to bang you. Sheila from Shreveport is not real. She's a fake human.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Shreveport is not that far from me. It's like an hour and 30.
I don't even know where that was.
It's literally a city in Louisiana.
Oh, well, that was a good guess then. K9 playing pretty good. He's 4 for 4 from 3.
What? How do you know what the messages say, Brady?
What messages?
The things that pop up on your screen whenever you visit no sites. Oh, okay, that explains it. I was trying to give the live stream, like something funny, like a little bit, like a little something, like just something stupid, but okay, just ruin it then.
I'll watch porn.
It's gonna be like pretty stupid. you heard it here first, folks.
Jaquan going off. That's the box scores. Back to the action. Bug in transition. Dude, Bug.
Hey!
Bug can slam that bitch. Bug does it all.
Yeah. I heard the Utah Range have some pretty interesting tactics. If you miss a free throw, you gotta take bat shots from the entire team. Now,
wow.
Yeah, I heard Bug say that, and Bug's a pretty trusted source. So, yeah. Now, I think Zavi said it.
In the streets now.
Another crazy thing, which me and Jay Codd have pointed this out before, Vancouver is sponsored by OVO, and I think Drake likes to touch on the Vancouver players, even though he's not from Vancouver. I just think he likes to.
Wow.
Yeah,
More breaking news.
a bunch of breaking news.
We almost had us a real sponsor one time. Because that one guy that joined our server from the big football server was like, "You guys are not near good enough to get sponsors." And I just asked him about his server. I was like, "How did you get sponsors? Like, what did you do to do that?" Like, I was just genuine, like I was like curious, like not that I cared to do it. Like, I was more or less just like, "Oh, that's how, like, how'd you do that?" Because I was talking to him because you were partnering, and he was like, kind of explain it to me, and I was like, "Oh, is that something that we could do, or like you think like we're far off from that?" And he was like, "Your player count's there, but your server sucks at this and this and this and this." And then I was just kind of personal to me at that point, so I wanted to get one. So I reached out to like several small companies. I was able to play there, and I was talking to one for a long time about it, but then they just ghosted me out of nowhere. I think they were unimpressed with our socials. They didn't quite understand what the Sim League was.
Yeah. Good three. This is a very competitive game.
I mean, yeah, it absolutely is. Yeah, I made a whole business email too. Like, I was locked in for a second.
At gmail.com.
It was 2KSL. It was like Brady 2KSL. It was like 2KSL Brady or something.
Good transition for you, Bart.
Dude, my old phone is so fucking huge. Holy shit. It's like an iPad.
You know what that means? You know, the smaller the better. That's what I believe. Anyways, some free throws coming up here. Look at the aura that some of these coaches have
Maybe
got,
I left
man.
it open. I let Indy outside.
Oh.
Ugh.
Bug. Bug, if you miss this free throw, you got to take back shots, you know? Something I don't understand. Well, no, I guess it's never mind. I was gonna say something pretty stupid, but now I can like see why. Excuse me, you look like you love me. Shoot that thing. Oh, he's stroking it. You know, he's just going crazy right now. How much does he have? Does he have like over 30?
Jaquan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, he going for a record. Damn sure a rookie record.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good game. Who is number 50? Is that Deshaun Knight? I never knew he had number 50. Aiden Fury can do it all. Aiden Fury needs to lead his own team. He just needs to go lead his own team.
Kind of a strange thing because he's in his prime, so I mean, like, it's not going to go up from here. He's spinning. I mean, obviously he's winning basketball right now, but you got to wonder if one day he'll want to take the reins of his own squad before he falls out of his prime.
Come on, throw that thing down. Hey,
old fella getting up, not really getting up at all. He barely got off the ground.
He's getting off. Pause. No diddy.
That Kodiaks trade for them, it was just kind of weird to me. I get it because they're fighting for a playoff spot that they wanted to. Yeah.
They're actually eliminated from the playoffs.
Well, no, when they made that trade, they weren't.
Oh.
To get Grayson. It just didn't make a lot of sense to me because they gave up a lot of their youth and then went more win now, but Bill is really old. So
that's what I was telling. Sorry, go ahead.
It's I don't know. It's just kind of it's weird. They kind of like win now, but Bill's gonna is obviously on his downfall, and they're so far away from competing. they're starting a rookie too. Like they're just their team's direction is kind of all over the place.
I think. Well, I was telling the stream because like I brought this same thing up whenever they traded for Grayson. It seemed like they wanted to build around Grayson and Dylan, which that's a good idea, but they have because they traded all their youth, so they're going for a more win now. But which is good because I think that they should go for win now.
Wow,
because they don't really, they don't need to have they don't have time to develop all these younger guys. But they kept Jaquan, which I understand why he's Jaquan. He has 30 right now. But it's just odd. And Bill's old. It's like, yeah, it is odd. That's a good shot.
I wonder who's free agents this year.
I can go look. Let's see. Well, hold on. No, it would be contracts.
I need an admin to manage that for me so I don't have to do it. It's so annoying. Having to actually put a trade in and then come here. I need to do that while we're on stream.
Bill Burt is a free agent after this year, so I think he's going to retire. Unless the Kryptonite re-sign, the Kryptonite's a free agent after this year.
Oh, wow.
Same for Daquan Blackman, Anthony Simmons. The Union have 3 guys. It's going to be Likama Ball, who's probably going to retire. The Lockdown, who's very good. Logan Lloyd. Sam Reese, I don't know if he re-signed, but he's going to be a free agent. Chance Karan, he's going to be a free agent, I believe. That's a move, thinking about it, the Reign they traded away Kryptonite, who had a year on his contract, and Bryce Holmes, who were very good. That trade still doesn't make sense to me. I'm not going to ramble about it. Whenever they traded Kryptonite and Bryce for AJ, I understand it's AJ, right? Mm-hmm. But I feel like they would have a better chance at succeeding with Kryptonite and Bryce, who are much younger, and they were already good. Kryptonite's, very good.
Yeah, that is true, but at the time that they traded, Bryce wasn't playing that good for them, and Kryptonite wasn't playing near on the level he is now.
Maybe, it might just be the system.
Yeah.
But then, looking at the Kryptonite is going to be a free agent this year, and then they traded for Chance Karan, who's also going to be a free agent this offseason. So it's did they not want to pay Kryptonite, but then got a guy that they're possibly going to have to pay this offseason? I don't know their direction as a team either.
It seems just like win now to me. They just
I guess, but they aren't winning.
Yeah, but no, they aren't winning. But Rice does have 3 years left on his contract. Wow.
Yeah. Let's see. Who else? Chance Murphy's going to be a free agent. Jay Capelot, Robbie Steele, Mally Thomas. And the Generals are, 5-1? Something like that?
Yeah, but you got to think they play the Union and Comets 4 out of their 7 games. Yeah. They did upset the Knights once, but Chance Murphy played out of his mind, hit 11 threes or something against them.
If I'm being honest, I think the playoffs could go anywhere. I think anything could happen.
Especially on that other conference where I think it's Jets Flamingos in the first round playing each other, and then Rattlers Range. Literally, I don't know who's going to be in the conference finals. I don't have a clue. I think both of those games are super back and forth, could go either way.
If the Range play us how they did the other couple weeks ago, then we're going to lose because they blew us out the water.
Yeah.
I don't know what the finals are going to be. If the Jets slip in as they might have already done it, I don't really know. But if the Jets slip in as the 4th seed and they play the Flamingos, I could easily see the Jets winning. I could see the Jets going to the conference finals.
Absolutely. Haven't they beat the Flamingos this year?
Yeah, they have.
They beat them twice, didn't they?
I think, possibly. They might have beat them just once. They beat them for sure one time. I know that. They might have beat them twice. I can go check. Let's see. Okay. This will tell me because I know they won the first game. Yeah, the Jets beat them. The Jets blew the Flamingos out 113 to 132. Yeah, their last time they played them. And then the first time that they played them, hold on, I gotta find it.
Oh wow, rough.
The Jets beat them both times, but the first time they beat them, it was only by 2 points. But still, a win's a win.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Jets could definitely possibly win. And won by Bug. Bug is just a crazy player.
Bug's really good at basketball.
This game also could, like, determine, which I think it probably will. It determines the MVP race because Alexander McQueen. I think it was between Alexander McQueen and Bug, and they both, or Alexander had a mediocre game, I would say, and Bug is, playing a very good game right now. So I think this kind of tells us who possibly wins that MVP.
Right. Yeah.
And one. Just back and forth right now. Even it feels like it's like, a 2-point game, but after this free throw, it's probably going to be a 6-point game. But it feels like it's just going back and forth. Like they're both answering, but the Kodiaks are just doing a better job. And a miss. Never mind, a 5-point game. Xavier Miller could have pulled the 3. Good pass. Come on, Juice Box. Good shot. How old is Juice Box? I don't know.
He's pretty young.
Oh, he's young?
Like 21.
I thought he was. Oh, okay.
He's pretty young.
For some reason, I was thinking he was older.
Yeah, Juice Box is going to be good. I could see Juice Box making an all-star team later in his career.
I could, yeah. Do you think Grayson Spiller stays the entire next year with the Kodiaks, or do you think he'll be on the move again?
Probably be on the move again. He already asked me. Yeah, it's probably I said that a lot. Oops. Not that he was saying anything like, I'm leaving, but I mean, like, I think there's not a chance that he ends up just sticking around.
Dang.
Dude, he texts every team chat individually. That fucking asshole.
I don't know. I was being funny last game. I crashed out after our Flamingos game, and I requested a trade. I was just being funny because we took a timeout we took 2 back-to-back timeouts. The first timeout we took, it was to celebrate Kel Davison breaking the scoring record for 58 points. He didn't break the scoring record. That's the crazy part. He just, 58 points. And then the second one we took was to actually game plan for what we were doing with 3 seconds left on the clock. And I was so pissed. I was so mad. And then the final play of the game, we handed it off to Big Requise, and Big Requise bricked that shit. And it was 0 seconds and we're down by 4. It was so stupid. 2K is dumb when it comes to this shit. Damn, Bart. And the Kodiak's starting to run away. It's only the 3rd quarter. Jesus, man. Defense.
Uh-oh, freaks. Uh-oh. No look pass straight to the defense there from Jay Sean Freaks. Throw it up, young fella. Nope.
Oh, I forgot. I need to say gooseneck at least once. How many boards does Grayson Spillers have? Because he said he was going for the board record, but
10 at
I don't know.
He had 14. I don't know what the board record is, but
yeah, I don't know either. Let me go check. He knows it because he does the rewards, or the awards. The most rebounds are only 20 in Season 2. He might get it.
Substitution on the court.
Not to keep crashing, but all right, I'm calling it. It's gonna be a buzzer beater right here. I feel it. Oh. Oh my God. Dude, how do you miss that? Come on now. Miss a wide open shot. My grandma could make that. Possibly. Defense. Oh, there they go, running them screens again. Throw it up. Nope. Jay-Sean Freaks intercepts it midair, pushing it up. Let him shoot. Bang, bang. That's in there. And the Rangers need to start shooting some threes here. They keep trying to go inside, and it works a good bit of the time, but they're going to have to. Why would they? Okay, that's a weird play. Xavier, it's in there. All right, that's what they need. They just need to start chucking them hoes up there, man. Praying. Pull and pray, if you will. Anyways, three there by Jaquan. It's just a three fest going on right now, man. It's like a hot dog eating contest, and Joey Chestnut's just dominating. And the Kodiaks are Joey Chestnut. No, intercepted there by Dylan White. Good read on the pass. Yo, he's just going to go in on the big fella. And it's a foul.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for two.
I think that was Juice. Well, I don't know who that was. I think that's Juice Box. I think. Come on now, Dylan. Oh, he's looking, practicing that form. Look at that form, baby. It's amazing form.
Wow, this is a stretch out game.
Defense. I'm kind of rooting for the Kodiaks. I don't know why. But I like seeing underdog teams win. Christian Lawrence's shot is good. Kodiak's up by 11. I did not see that. I didn't think I was going to say that today. Dylan White taking care of that ball. Good pass. Good slam. Deshaun Knight, he's looking to do something with it, but gives off to Aiden Fury. Fury just pump fake for a three, and I think everybody knows he's not going to shoot that.
Oh wow, good pass. Hall of Fame bailout.
Aiden Fury is just Nikola Jokic, man. Like, he really is. He can. Aiden Fury can shoot a three, but I don't like not really contested. But he can shoot a three. And that was not meaning any disrespect to him. They're double teaming Jaquan. That leaves an open three for I think that's Bart Swanson. I don't know his number.
Could be a simcast.
Could, yeah, very well, very well. You know, Utah is built off of pick and rolls, man. Good pass. It works. It works. 12-point lead for the Kodiaks. Big Daddy. Oh, Big Daddy made that three, not Bart Swanson. Oh, I thought. Good
Double
pass.
teams.
This.
Double teams turning them apart. Dylan's having a good game.
Yeah, Dylan is having a not pretty good game, a very good game. Jaquan, I think, has 40, I want to say, close to it. He might have like 38, 39. Aiden Fury with that screen. Put it up then, young fella. Good rebound. What the? They're a bird. Jay Sean Freeze. Oh yeah, come on. No. Dylan almost. Dylan's dribbles are kind of crazy. What's I forget his name, but the Lowriders old team captain before Aiden Fury, he was Nick Greenwald, or no, Bryce Greenwald. He had some crazy dribbles. He reminded me of prime Westbrook sometimes. I was like, God, dog. Caleb Mueller. Do something then, young fella.
That was a good rotation
What
there.
the?
They double teamed off the screen. The guard from the corner dropped down into the block.
Yep.
Did a pretty good job.
Utah's defense is usually pretty good, but I think the Kodiaks have figured it out a little bit. Like, once they start that double team, or first off, they had to get the double team, and Jaquan was just going out of their mind, so now they got the double team, and they've been able to score off of that double team a couple of times, but the range was able to shut it down. Oh yeah, come on then, young man. Good shot.
We're going to hit a couple shots, definitely get back in this game.
Dylan just... This might be Dylan's best Kodiak's performance, and it comes in the last week of the season. I don't know if it is his best. I'm just saying, like, from what I've witnessed and from what I've watched, this is his best. Come on, Xavier. Xavier's a very underrated rookie.
Yeah, he's been averaging like 15 a game the past 3 weeks.
But normally he probably would. Good cut. He probably would be in Rookie of the Year. But we got some crazy rookies like out there. Sam Winchester, Jay Woods, Jace Wright. Who else? Evan Solo's had a pretty decent year. He figured it out after a couple of weeks. Step back. Ooh. That's not what they need if they want back. I think this game's kind of out of reach now. Look at that! Good plays all around. Is that Caleb Mueller?
Simcast, dude. Wow.
I did not see the range getting simcasted was not on my bingo card, you know? No, and they could get it here with the three. Larry Bird, it's there. Simcat, wait, I think, right? 20 points, yep. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, not expecting that. What is that? I think that might have big playoff implications.
I don't think so. I think
No,
everybody's clinched everything.
I think as far as seeding goes, it doesn't.
Because the
I
Range
know the
clinched
Kodiaks
the
are
second.
eliminated.
Phoenix
Oh,
clinched
I
the
didn't know they were locked
third.
at 2. I thought that the
Yeah.
well, that's a win for the Kodiaks there. I don't know if it's.
Nah, if we beat the Flamingos, we would have clinched the 1 seed, and the Flamingos would have had the 3rd seed.
Dylan played good. Caleb played really good. Grayson played good. Bill played. I mean, Bill did what he always does, Mr. Consistency. Bill could probably play until he was 38 and put up that same stat line.
We're
Agent
gonna
just
miss Bill if he does
that
retire.
second half wasn't near as good as the first half. I fear. Did have 2 steals, but Bug was pretty all around good. But for him, you expect more out of him. K9, 17, 3 and 3, shot it pretty well. Deshaun Knight shot 50% with 14 points. Doobie really needed to rebound better. Xavier Miller was pretty good. He didn't shoot it great, but he had 7 assists. Zombie didn't have a good second half. Juicebox was pretty good. Did I miss anybody? Yeah.
We
That's
doing
it for
another
this
game after this?
Probably not. I'll do another game tonight, though.
All right, because I think I gotta go do something right now. So I was just making sure.
All right. Yeah, that's going to be it for this game, fellas. Thanks, everybody, for watching.